All right, and we are loading into Guilford County, which is much better set up neighborhoods and stuff. I don't have a good, what's that called? A good metro hierarchy. I thought I did okay with my what's that called? My road hierarchy. Now this one, it does have. Just checking my filters really quickly. Oh yes, I'm gonna get rid of filters that I've had because they were causing issues with my audio before. All right. So this one, I have some of the DLC, but not all the DLC in it. So here are some new things that got added in. Similar, but not exactly the same as last time. Alright. So here's where we were last time. The sim is going to run, and we'll see if we end up... Because this one I had loaded much more recently than Wantog, hopefully we don't get as much of a death spiral. So just kind of zooming out here. So we had the German pack, the French pack, the Japanese pack. We didn't have the Chinese one yet when I last played this city. So you see this one's a lot more spread out. I've got a lot more people living here, but it's more spread out. This one, it looks like I made it all the way to Megalopolis, which I hadn't remembered doing, but there we go. Which makes sense. I mean, I've got double the population, but you see, like, comparatively, I'm taking up way less of the map, and I've got distinct neighborhoods. So definitely need more elementary schools. I remember that being a thing the last time I played this. So the question is, the problem is that I could start building now, and whoopsie daisy. I could start building now, but I don't know what's going to be happening. I don't know what's going to be happening with the sim, so I don't know if I'm going to be making good choices or bad choices there. Like, I may end up overbuilding as, like, I end up getting in the death spiral or something. I did just see my office desire fall off a cliff there. So there's that, I guess. All right, it is, no, okay. All right, it is running. All right. So the question is what to do. I definitely need more elementary schools. The post office thing, I don't remember if I need to rebuild my post offices to get rid of the bug that was affecting that or not. I would like to kind of play with some of the new... like, I've got this river going through here. I don't know if the river would allow me to have a port or not. Like, could boats go through... Oh, I guess we've got this up here. So I guess if we bought some more land up here... Although with the land thing... So look, we've got demand for housing, but then we've also got, like, a population falling off a cliff. So I'm not sure what to make of that. Alright, let's start by going this way and seeing what's up with... Okay, there's a crash here. There's no pedestrian access to these things? Did they require pedestrian? Does that mean this needs to be like a road with sidewalk? I guess that makes sense. But this guy's okay. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what I do with that. Okay, so sorry for hitting the mic there. Alright, so there's a crash there. What's this here? Air pollution. Yep, I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, I know they did changed. Yeah, this one doesn't have pedestrian. And maybe like, and then here we've got no track connection. So I think something changed with these things. So I think I'm gonna just like, all right, let me try this first. Does that fix it? Does that recalculate or anything? It doesn't. All right, so let me like delete and re-put the tram depot, I guess. That may or may not have killed all my tram lines, but... Alright, looks like it was just a bug where stuff needed to be added back in. So I guess if I ever go back to Wantagh, I gotta fix that. So in terms of tram lines, are they still there? Okay. They may just have, like, temporarily lost all their usage. Okay. So we've got that going on. So I guess what I want to do... What is going on here? No car access. What is this? It's a house. See if this fixes itself now. Alright, so we've got this elementary school here at Scarlet Heights. It is not full. I remember spending a lot of time on these like bushes and trees and stuff here. Alright, so our high res is falling off a cliff. Right, we've kind of gained back commercial and then it's like falling again. Let's see. Alright, what I think I want to do is take a look at some of these like special buildings. Yeah, it looks like I bet I probably just need to place these again, similar to what happened with the tram depot. I was like, I've forgotten where everything is. Okay. I guess they just need to be replaced in a literal sense. All right. So we've got a school right here. Let's see. Can I get a good understand? Oh, okay. A good understanding of... See, everybody's in the green, and that's what annoys the heck out of me when I'm trying to figure this out. Like, who needs what? Alright, I think what I'm going to do... Oh, right. So before, I never built up my waterfront because I was waiting for the waterfront stuff to happen, and now it has. However, what's going on over here? Oh, another tram depot situation here. All right. So over here, was it here? that I had been waiting to do stuff? I think it is. Well, I thought I had some, like, I may have decided at some point, like, it's never happening. Okay, so yeah, so here, I'd like to, oh, now my commercial's gone away. I wanted to make commercial. All right, so I think, I think what I'll do is I will, what is this here? This is residential. Yeah. No. This is mixed, right? Let me see here. So if I were to grab waterfront business, I'm going to drop some here and see what happens. We'll come back and check on that later. Right now we need a lot of single family homes. What I think I'm going to do is come back where we were building before. Over by Little Germany and stuff. Where the heck did I got all turned about. Over this way. Alright, so we've got, this is Little Paris. Here's Little Berlin. So maybe I'll do like Chinatown over here. Alright. So yeah, one thing I did incorrectly for my metro, whatchamacallit, metro hierarchy is I have trains connecting all my neighborhoods, and it should really be subways, but I'm not going to try and redo that all from scratch here. All right. I completely forgot how do I place trees in the median? Oh well, let's see here. I guess we can do whatever we want because we're starting a new area here. And as I'm getting ready to do that, a lot of this has disappeared. All right, so now let's go to our homes. Let's go with China. I'm going to go with the courtyard housing. And now let's grab some parks. Grab this, pop it right there. And all right. So we'll let those guys pop in. Now, I've got pretty much all my industrial is like over here somewhere. Over here. Because all the wind's blowing up that way. Alright, I'm gonna drop some more in there. And in there. Let that pop in, see where we end up. Population's still dropping, unfortunately, but again, I knew that would happen. That was part of the rebalancing. Got some air pollution going on there. Alright, elementary schools maybe has fallen again. Let's see here. It's kind of dipped down a bit. So we've got, let's see, we've got a high school here. Let's go back into that view so we can see where this stuff is. Yeah, we've kind of got them all over the place up here. Now, I know down here some of these were pretty full. This I'm still waiting for Park Life. Elementary. High. Elementary. So maybe maybe we drop another one here since we have such a need for this area. All right. Perfect. All right, so we'll let that do what it's going to do for this area. Now you see this city compared to the one I was in before Wantagh, I've been watching a lot more City Planner plays, and so I added a lot more landscaping, a lot more trees to kind of like guard against areas people wouldn't want to look at and stuff like that. So there's definitely a lot more mindfulness to the way I put this city together. I'd learned a lot more by the time I was watching it. So we've got a lot of residential here. We don't have much commercial, if at all. I think what would make sense around here would maybe be like one of those pubs. Like not a lot of commercial, but like, hey, a neighborhood pub. We've got all these people here, living here. If I could fit it, let's see what would make sense. Maybe if I put it here and people could even like walk to it. Let's see. Let's see if any of them fit in here. And I may have already placed all the pubs because I did have pubs already by the time. Let's see, hotel definitely does not make sense. Cafe could make sense. Urban escape doesn't quite fit in. Gelato. I still think that would be more like in another part of town. Yeah, a lot of this I'm not seeing. Ooh, a bookshop. Commercial area. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. UK, here we go. Petrol station. Fox Inn pub with parking. Does it fit here? Okay. Yeah, I think this would make sense. If I were to put it like right. Yeah. This is not where I had been thinking, though. Could I move it? Somehow it ended up in the wrong spot. If I delete it, do I lose it forever? I'll leave it there. I had wanted it to go here, but maybe we stick one of the new playgrounds in here. That'll brighten up everyone's day. I'm gonna go take some of these signature buildings over here in the downtown area. Although maybe some could stand to be in here too, but let's see. What's going on here? The water level is too low. Oh my gosh. Interesting. That might have been an adjustment that happened. Okay, so this is the area I was looking for before. Downtown. Where did I put that? All right, here's another tram depot that needs fixing. Snapping off, please. Thank you. All right. Yeah, this is the area I was looking for before. Where was I? Where did I put that? What in the heck? Where was I when I put that somewhere? Oh, I was over here, I think, where I saw that. Okay. This is the Gallery of Art. Right. Okay. And then I had zoned there. Okay. Yes, I was thinking about this area that I had been wanting to zone more commercial and so forth. Can we move this guy to the water? Do. All right. Much better. No electricity. Why? How does that work? Oh, okay. It figured itself out. All right. We basically have no demand for anything, but yeah, there we go. That does explain why I was like, where are my residential buildings? Let's look at our signatures here. What have we got? Let's go to residential. See if there's anything that looks like it belongs here. These might be interesting. How big is this? What? Snapping. Snap to side of road, please. There we go. Right next to the football stadium. Like all Brits would want, right? That's really funny. Yeah, so the big problem here at the moment... Oh, I've stopped losing citizens. That's good. So like I was saying, this one doesn't have as much rebalancing to do as Wantog, which I hadn't launched in years. But there is still some rebalancing to do, and so I've got like zero demand for anything. All I can do is kind of let the sim run. I can try and see if I can figure out where else needs even more elementary schools. Here we've got like a million elementary. So this one's almost full. What does this do? This is a clinic, and then this is a playground. And then we've got this one here with like, I had built the 2 add-on wings to it. And it's completely full. All right, so I guess there's just a lot of... There's another school here, which is completely jammed. Yeah, there's just so much need for school. Let's see. Playground. I think I can just keep adding those. So maybe this will just be like a really weird freaking school district. It's not realistic, but yeah, I mean, there's just so much need in this area. Let me see. So what I'll do is I'll grab an alley. We'll go up this way. Actually, you know what? I will allow it to connect up here because that way we have a little more connection. People don't have to keep using the same route in and out. We'll kind of come this way. And let's add another elementary school. Let's go with a Victorian inner city school. Sure, why not? Drop that guy in there. Make everybody happy. Let's see, operating district. I guess we'll go with that one and that one. That makes the most sense to me. Let's see what happens with this school. Are we still... Okay, we're done now. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's let this run for a minute, see how full it gets. So I sped up the sim, but again, with the amount of simulation that was going on here, even at triple speed, if you look at the cars down here in the corner, like, they're still moving at normal speed. The sim can't go any faster, really. But we'll let this sim a bit. All right. That was the sound of my spoon and my tea. Yeah, so the fact that nobody has joined either means that, again, the sim is just running too slowly, or maybe we're like kind of okay for this area at this point. What are the districts for these guys, if they have any? Oh, they're just like whoever from wherever. It's right outside this gigantic farm here. Let's go back to Chinatown, see what's going on over there. So yeah, I dropped these in forever ago, and like even these, what are they called again? Townhouses, right? Like they're just coming up. This is how slow the sim is running here. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, we got our first building here. Let's see what this looks like.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick
So this compound is kind of interesting, and it makes me wonder: do these exist? I mean, not exist. Like, if they were built before, they would still be around. But do these are these being built in modern times? And what would the different like little buildings be? I could see this being like an older thing that was built, and now some people are keeping them. If we go like this one over here, this one seems a little more realistic to be built in modern times. Like, it's like an old style. Like, hey, I want an old style, the same way that people want like colonial style or, Spanish style or whatever. But like, it looks more realistic for like a new house compared to like this larger compound over here. But I like, especially like these little streetlights and stuff. But I don't know. I've never been to China. Again, this one looks pretty realistic as well. The bench is interesting. I mean, it almost looks more like a apartment or something. The way it is, it's kind of interesting like that. So yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. So a variety of styles popping in. All right, we've got this French neighborhood or like block is finally built. It's looking pretty nice. No one parking at the moment. Let's see what the backs look like on these. Yeah, no one's going to be parking in the back. So if we start seeing like a lot of cars piling up, maybe I make them like a little parking lot or something. We'll see. Coming over here, I do like that one. It's kind of like wild, some really wild colors, but it's kind of interesting. This drawing of the person on there is kind of, I don't know, it's loud, but it's interesting. It's very interesting. All right, we do have some more demand for low density. So I think what I'd like to do, though, like I was kind of putting like one school per neighborhood type of thing. So let's add the school stuff for this neighborhood. So let's go China. All right, so here's the elementary. Pretty small, which is nice. Let's pop it like right there. Let's limit it to this district. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out the rest of the roads that I want for this district. All right, and we'll bring this one up. All right, I think this way we're not going to connect, but we will connect about here. All right, and now let's go to high school. See how big it is, what we need. Ooh, this is a biggie. All right, so we'll pop this guy. Let's see. Either way, it's going to interrupt things. Let's see. What if we... Oh, I see. So this is the front of it. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put that guy there. And we haven't done anything with this yet, so we'll get rid of that. And we'll just change where the road is. We'll come back this way. And this will be the end of our neighborhood. will come up like this. Oh, we should probably gate this to this neighborhood. All right. Let's finish off our road network here. All right, we're definitely going to connect down from here. Perfect. All right, so we've got a connection there. Maybe for symmetry's sake, we do like one more here. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay.
Severe hailstorm is approaching. Damage to crops and property is expected. We urge citizens to stay inside until the storm is eased.
We've got this one. Oops. Perfect. All right, and now to maximize things, we'll do like here, here, here. And maybe there. Okay. So, we still have a lot of residential demand. So let's do that. All right, let's do these single family homes in here. I think what I'd like to do is, all right, so we don't have any Chinese. I know China and Japan are not the same, but to match things a little bit more, we'll do like here and here. Let me see what we have for offices. We do have Chinese offices. We'll do that there. And here. We'll go back to single family for China. I think what I'll do is I'll kind of like alternate blocks maybe. So we'll make this one will be this type. Here we'll put this type. All right, we'll let that go. That'll probably, again, at the slow pace that this is going. Whoa, Nelly, there's a lot of cars there. Traffic jam. Because it's narrowing? I'm not, or just buttload of cars coming in this way. I guess people are like trying to figure out where they want to be or something. Yeah, these guys are blocking those guys. It seems like a pathing thing, but what if... What if I grew the highway a little bit? Let's see. Because maybe the problem is they're having to figure themselves out like too close to this intersection here. Let's see if this helps. And again, it'll take a minute for it to sort itself out. I'm going to just come over here for a second. We have French. Okay, we don't have any Chinese. For these, do we have Chinese? We don't. This one we do. Oh, a bookshop. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit. Here we do have Chinese, but that's okay. All right. I think this has sorted out the traffic issue. I think it's allowing people to figure out where they want to be a little bit further back, so that seems okay. All right, cool. Coming back over here. All right, how's this elementary school doing? It's fine. This high school is fine. All right, let's see. I think maybe what I need to do is do a couple more like schools that don't belong to any particular neighborhood. All right, so I'm gonna do is off of Butler College here. I'm gonna do that modern school that has like the campus. I think that'll kind of fit in a little bit. But what I will do is maybe off of here, I'll make an alleyway. So we're not like too close to any particular intersection. There we go. And I'll do it right here. And I know the noise will bother the students, but tough. So put this guy here. This is a high school, dagnabbit. Whoopsie daisy. Don't need you right now. Let's do...
Are you setting a good example for your followers? Are you on a journey to find freshness? Are you tired of shopping at the dingy stores? Sure you are. That's why you go to Common Groceries, the ultimate destination for the discerning shopper.
Why, hello, Jen.
Hi, Stanley.
Isn't this a lovely place to shop?
It sure is. Common Groceries. Twice the price. It's twice as nice.
Cheap and random.
Oh, we love the cheap and random flea market. Here we every state.
Cheap and random. Oh, sure, I do. Matter of fact, I was here last Tuesday. Cheap and random.
Works fine. You flip the bread.
Cheap and random. Cheap and random. You never know what you're gonna get, and you never will unless you just find out.
Back with Dad. Bringing you
Like no one else gave you any money.
I'm gonna be out.
Huh. No, not yet. No one else has donated yet.
Stop by for a quick high five. I'll be the one wearing the nylon striped pants, slug away, and decked out in some fab fresh bling, aura beads, necklaces, and maybe a nice brooch. Can't miss me.
Oh, that's really pretty.
With the orange
I like it.
hair. In local coverage, tourism just released their figures, and it's good news all around. Tourism is way up from the previous year. Pretty amazing, right?
I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
It's got 2 students at the moment.
There's only 2 people here.
Because look, I need more elementary schools in this city.
No sinking this boat,
Now, are we playing a different game, Daddy?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this Soviet. Whoa, interesting. Put it right here next to the other one. See what that looks like. Oh, interesting. All right, cool.
Sam, let's play outside.
Already 148 students here. Oh, good. We finally met
Sim,
what
but
we
we
need to
need
do
to.
for elementary.
It's 11:24, Sam.
All right.
Oh,
So
no.
over here, there's a traffic accident causing a traffic jam. Yes, Stella?
Is this one better than the other one?
Yeah.
Because the megalopolis.
Bless you.
And you're counting more people, Daddy.
Oh, yeah. A lot more people.
Stella Kingdom. Stella
Scarlet Heights.
Samuel Lynn.
Scarlet actually has something.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
All right.
Sam, when are you gonna play outside? Exactly. And then your I don't know turns into never gonna play outside.
All right. So, whoa. Loud.
Get those petty.
What is happening with this department store?
Why does it say little Kato and little Paris?
All right, I gotta add this back in. Hopefully it'll let me.
Protect my face. Protect myself. I'm gonna protect myself from you. I'm gonna blast me.
Do you want to play everything?
Let's see, that would have been German. Department store. Nope. Department store? Nope.
I got you.
There we go.
Sam, when are we gonna play outside?
All right, that's better. All right, so we had a bunch of apartments going on here, but now we can drop some German single family, if there is any such thing. Nope, there's only apartments. All right, so let's go with Netherlands as a somewhat approximation. So we'll drop these guys here. Let that start coming up. All right. Cool. So now, in terms of some of these other signature buildings, let's take a look at our commercial. So we've got this department row. Let's go with everything. There we go. So we've got these things here. These. I don't remember City Planning Place covering this leisure venues thing. But we've got a buttload of these. All right, cool. Let's go over to our downtown area. Or should I say downtown areas? So if we come over here, I think these would be great, like around here. So this is a hotel, tea salon, like right by the water. Yeah, why not? Although, I think probably, let me see. Probably what I want to do is make like extend the road a little further and then do it off of there. So maybe I'll do that like right here. Because I don't think I want to be right off of that road there. That it wouldn't make sense. There we go. All right, now we can drop this guy in here, this T thing. And for sure the Riverside Grill, because we are Riverside. How big is this thing? I think it's trying to attach to that road where I want it to attach to this road. But that puts it in the water. All right, so maybe what I'll do is we'll just do a little, like, water revitalization district thingamabobber. Let's bring this down. We'll pick here. We'll kind of like make like a little extension to the water as a like opportunity to bring more people to the water area. How the bloody heck is it in the water? All right, a little more of that then. There we go. Perfect. So we've got this Riverside Grill. Very pretty. All right, cool. Let's take a look at some of these other unique buildings we've got here. Steakhouse. All right, I think this steakhouse should be somewhere like downtown. Let's see. Problem is I've built out most of my downtown at this point. Let's see. I guess we could put it like here somewhere, maybe. Let's see what makes sense. Oh, if it fits here, it does not though. Already exists. What? Oh, I didn't select the thing, I think. Espresso Steakhouse. Oh, it's teeny tiny. Oh. Oh, this could go like right here. Heck yeah. Steakhouse right there. What else do we got here? The lobster tail. Oh, for sure. This needs to be like over here. Yeah. All right. Gusto Gelato. This should be like deeper in. Maybe even like over here somewhere. Yeah. Like right here. Heck yeah. Look at that gelato place right there. Cheap and random. Very good. Look at that. My little gelato place there. Oops, nope. There we go. I was like, where's my take a photo button? But everything's just slow because freaking simulation. All right, cool. Cool. That is awesome. All right, so we still need more people to move in. So let's head back to where we were growing over here. All right, people are still moving into Little Berlin. Excellent. And people have basically filled in most of Chinatown. If we come back to our building selection here, and we go to China, grab these guys, we'll go here, and then we'll pick this one to go here. Okay, very good. All right, I think I'm getting close to where I'm going to take a break. This will be a longer break, maybe like an hour, so that I can do some walking and also maybe eat lunch, some stuff like that. All right, so our elementary school is back in Poopy Town, but maybe that means it's time to upgrade. Oh, actually, do these guys have a school zone to them? They do. And it is not even close to being full. Okay, cool. So if we head back over here to this area, this school is chock-a-block full. That's just outdoor recreation. If we go to the Soviet-style school, it is not yet full. Okay. That's fine. It is filling, but it is not full. We've got this one over here, which is almost certainly full. Yeah, pretty close anyways. So this is an area that has like a lot of apartments and so forth. So it's definitely a prime target for like the these are oh, it's a separate building. Does it fit anywhere? Maybe back here? That'd be interesting. No, wait, there we go. Here? And then this is outside the zone. Hold on, let me come in closer so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Can't fit there? Really? Boo. Boo, boo, boo. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, this seems like a good place for one of those like urban elementary schools, and maybe I can put one like right here. Let's see. I don't remember which pack that was. Here we go. Boom, boom, shakalaka. People did not like that for some reason. Is this school zoned only to here? It is, and it's still full. So I'm going to zone this one to Barlow Way. There's a big traffic jam over here. Oh, that's right. I did the same mistake again. All right. Let's see if there's anything I can figure out here to maybe fix this a little bit. So these people, or at least some of these people, are trying to come here to go this way. Yeah, these are people that are trying to get off the highway. So maybe we try to do something a little crazy here. God dang, this is piling up. All right. Let's see. I'm going to see first if I can expand the highway. Don't ask for Denny. All right. So I'm going to need 2 of these. And then what I'm going to do... I don't know if I have the room for this, but we're going to try it. So starting from here, we're going to go... All right. Pause for a second. All right, I'm going to come up and around and then over this way, I think is what I want to do. Where's my curve? Why is my curve not happening? Okay, why is the curve not happening? I do have the curve tool selected. What's happening here? Actually, let's do a multi-curve anyway. Perfect. Now I want to go straight. And then from here, I want to become a 2-lane. Let's see. You know what? I'll just be a 2-lane that comes into here. Boom, right in there. Let's do a curve. Alright, so let's see if this helps alleviate things a bit. It might take a minute for the cars to realize they can go this way instead, but... Because right now, they're all trying to come up here. Mostly trucks to go back there, probably. But yeah, let's see if this does anything to help. So far, it doesn't seem to be doing much, but... Yeah, I see cars trying to, like, merge into there. But a lot of these might not have figured out yet. There's, like, another way to get where they want to get. Did I give them enough leeway? Maybe, if it'll let me, I'm going to try expanding this highway a little further back. Clearance too low, it says. Howdy, Sammy.
Hello.
Alright, that may just confuse things, maybe? Maybe I can redo this street over here to allow that. Let's see. Let's bulldoze this street for a second here. And then let's add what I wanted to add. There we go. So now they don't have to merge. And then, let's see. Let's redo this whole thing here. Let's build up to it. So if we were to grab this, you know what? I'm not sure there's enough enough space for what I'm thinking of doing here with the whole hill and everything. So maybe they wouldn't do that, but they are gonna re-examine what they're doing here. And let's see, maybe go like 30 feet across here. All right, do we have... Nope, okay. Undo all that stuff. Just a straight section, okay? Straight section across. And from here, let's see, go here to there. And then let's see, can we go from here to there? It is a crazy slope, but it does reestablish the connection. Okay, so let's see. Do we have anybody taking my new bypass? Not yet. Not yet. Not by a long shot. Everyone is still trying to come over here. And the people, I mean, I guess what happened is back here, people decided they wanted to join, you know, do this, and then they haven't, like, reconfigured where they want to go just yet. And I have, let's see, I have this highway, hey, still combining with that highway. Oh, what the heck did I do here? What? What was the point of this? Oh, to come up here. I see. This is a... Now I understand. Okay. I was like, what the hell did I do there? Now I understand. Okay. All right. And we still have lots of demand for residential. We're starting to get more demand for high school. I think the sim has finally reached the point of fixing the high school situation. All right, all our homes have popped in Chinatown. Just about all our homes. Let's go, and then over here we have our Dutch homes, it seems. Yeah, it seems like they're all there. Okay, so I think what I want to do is bring an alley back here where no one is freaking building. Kind of go like, maybe like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have anything associated with it, so that's not going to help me. All right. Fine. I'm going to have to tighten this up then for these Danish homes. Let's see. Might as well. Okay. What I will do is, knowing that's going to happen ahead of time, what if I did something like... maybe like over here? Let's do a curve. Something like that. I don't know if that's better or worse, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go to Netherlands. And we'll pop these guys in. All right, let those houses come in. Now, did we have Japanese? We do have Japanese low density. Okay. So let's do that here in Little Kyoto. I think what happened is last time I was playing, my population demand had fallen off a cliff, and so I had stopped filling this stuff in. What is this need here? Oops, this is a need for a hearse. Okay. Do we have death care here? That might be like those. I think those are hospitals. Yeah. All right, so let's go for death care. We'll do one for like a bunch of these here. All right, we'll do this style. This is bloody huge. All right, we'll do it right here. And I'm gonna say that this guy is for Little Berlin, Little Tokyo, Little Paris, and Chinatown. See if that helps with that situation. Again, understanding that the sim is very slow at the moment. All right, and then high school. Let's take a look at our high school situation now. So they're fine, which makes sense. It's a small neighborhood. So kindergarten, elementary, high school, which is fine. Fine. This school is full up to the max. All right, I ended up too far to the right. There we go. This French high school. All right, so I think what we need to do is let's take our Japanese high school and let's see. It's probably fine to just leave it in Japan, actually, because these are going to end up being potentially large neighborhoods. So let's see what we've got here for German. Alright, we've got a German high school. We will... Fortunately, I put something in there. What did I put in there? A police station. What if I moved the police station to over here, which puts it closer to a major road, and I think allows me to have the German school here. Awesome possum. We'll put it off of this street here. Excellent. All right, this will be for Little Berlin. All right, and the French, I think I had said were... oh, crap, I keep doing that. There we go. All right, the French one was fine, right? It was over here. It's not full, is it? No. Okay. The Chinese have their own. The Japanese have their own. That seemed to fix the situation, which is good. All right. So I think we're doing okay. Let's take another look at our traffic jam over here. Let me see. All right. I think we still have our traffic jam going on here. All right, so nobody... oh, somebody took Birchwood Highway. Excellent. So some people are starting to do it. I wonder if I just need to make this... no, because basically they're piling up here at this traffic light is what's happening. These people are waiting to make a right up, most likely. I'm gonna see if I can figure out where they're trying to go. Only one person went?
Thank you, Professor.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about streets, you can
So we've got a mess over here.
Seems like everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than have to start thinking about it.
Yeah, these guys are all making right turns.
I'd never get anywhere.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you were heading out
All right, I think what I'm going to do is fix this situation here. I'm going to do a one-way curve. Boy. Let's see. What I want to do is I want to say, let's go here to traffic. No right turns there. No left turns there. And no traffic light there. No crossing, no crossing, no crossing, no crossing, no crossing. There we go. All right. Let me take a look at what we got now. These people are only making lefts. These people are only making rights. There should not be crossing here. That did not take. Okay. So what is making these cars take forever? They should just be going. All right, I think this is going to fix things. I think it's going to flow a lot better now. At the risk of overloading this traffic circle. Okay, there we go. Traffic should be moving now on this highway. No more issues. Or at least less issues. Now we've just got this traffic light here. I wonder... if we need to not have this here. Like, this seems like a bad situation. But if we get rid of this crossing here for these cars, then, well, no one's taking Beach Street. And Beach Street is away from this. So maybe we do that. So maybe... Alright, first of all, there should definitely not be any crosswalks coming off the highway. That's bonkers. All right, cool. So now, in terms of, well, traffic is running a lot better, but again, I think, so, okay, wait. So if these people have to keep going, they're gonna get into the traffic circle, unfortunately. So, and why do I have two ways on the highway? This and that. That seems weird. So basically, these people are coming to get on the highway, is what's going on? I see. Okay, I think I need to just completely redesign this, and I think I know what I'm going to do. I think... Let's see, how many people are coming in here to go into this neighborhood versus trying to get on the highway? All right, first of all, I'm getting rid of this street. This street is redundant. We don't need this. All right, so that's one thing. Now, coming over this way. So we've got two opposing movements here. We've got people coming off of Magnolia to get on the highway, and we've people coming off of the highway to get back there to go to the industrial area. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is yeah, this is going to require a complete redo. Let me pause for a second. Sorry, cars that are currently on the street. What? Oh my God. All right. So we're redesigning this. This is getting fixed. All right. So do I get rid of this traffic circle too? Maybe. Let's get rid of all this. Let's redo this whole thing. All right. All right. First things first, let's reestablish this highway here. Okay, so that's reestablished. So that's good. Okay. So essentially what I have is I have people that want to come off of here to go into that traffic circle. And I have people that want to go from here onto the highway. No, on the highway going this way specifically. So I think what I'll do, this is 3 and it's shrinking down to 2. All right, let's keep it at 3 through this whole area. All right, so now oh, and people want to come in from here as well. Okay, so what if we had a 1-lane highway that comes off of here, goes like that. All right, let's stop for a second just to think a little bit. All right, I want one that's going to go into there. So we can go like that. Okay. So this needs to be, let's see, this needs to be maybe 4 lanes for here, because this needs to be 2 lanes here. We have, oops, sorry about that. Because we have these 2 joining here, and I want the lane math to make sense. So now, what we need essentially is to come off of here. Okay. All right, so we've got these guys and these guys taken into account. So this guy now. Should essentially tap into this highway over here. Let's see what we can do.
Wow, look at this entrance.
I like that view.
And of course, it's a lovely part of town. And such a good deal. So, what's the catch? There's got to be something wrong with this place. There's nothing wrong with that house at all.
At Outline Real Estate, we always tell you everything you need to know about your new home.
The carpet is brand new. In fact, they just put in a lot of great updates.
Replastered and repainted.
What's that smell? Let's take a look at the kitchen.
At Outline Real Estate, your peace of mind is our priority.
Sorry, but
Even worse in here.
Smells like gunpowder to me.
gonna have to have a little bit of reclamation here.
Just replaced. Is the floor squishy over here? They're fixing that this week. Let's have a look at the children's bedroom.
At Outline Real Estate, the future is looking bright.
All right, let's see what we ended up with here. All right.
Good example for your followers. Are you
So let's say for lane math purposes, let's make this.
Sure you are. That's why you go to Common Groceries. The
There we go.
ultimate destination for the discerning
Perfect.
Why, hello, Jen.
Hi, Stanley.
Isn't this a lovely place to shop?
All right, that should, once it figures itself out, lead to way better traffic.
It's twice as nice. Naughty Nan down with a plan. Spinning
All
clouds
right.
so fingers can.
Cool.
Don't touch that dial. Interesting.
All right.
notes from the city's export division.
So I think that's good. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to take a break, have some lunch, go for a walk. I'll be back an hour or so. And I'll see you then. Thanks, everyone. Thanks again, Maeglin, for donating. And we'll see you soon.